Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Narayana Namaskritya Narchev Narottamam Devim Saraswatim Vyasam Tato Jayamudirye Nashtaprayeshu Bhadreshu Tyam Bhagavatasya Bhagavati Uttam Shloke Bhaktir Bhavati Nashtiki. So continuing with the discussion on Srimad Bhagavatam, Canto 10, Chapter 31, the Gopis' Songs of Separation, text number 10 onwards. So Gopis are further lamenting in the separation from Krishna. They're praying, they're hoping that Krishna comes back. Krishna shows them, comes back in the middle of the Gopis again. Prahasitam priya prema vikshanam viharanam chate dhyana mangalam rahasi samvido yari sprisha kuhakano mana shobhayanti. Your smiles, your sweet loving glances, the intimate pastimes and confidential talks we enjoyed with you, all these are auspicious to meditate upon, and they touch our hearts. But at the same time, O deceiver, they very much agitate our minds. Agitates our minds because in your absence, we can only think of those moments, and it just bewilders us. Where are you? Chalasi yat praja charayan pasho nalina sundaram natate padam shilatrana kure sidati tina kalilata mana kanta gachati. Dear master, dear lover, when you leave the cowherd village to herd the cows, our minds are disturbed with the thought that your feet, more beautiful than a lotus, will be pricked by the spiked husks of grain and the rough grass and plants. So much love they have for Krishna that his feet, because he doesn't wear any shoes, so they might be getting pricked by the. Of course, they don't get because cows going in front of him, they powder everything on their way so that Krishna's feet does not get hurt. Din parikshaye nila kuntale vanaruhananam vepradavritam ghanarajasvalam darshayan muhur manasina smaram virayachasi. At the end of the day, you repeatedly show us your lotus face covered with dark blue locks of hair and thickly powdered with dust. Thus, O hero, you arouse lusty desires in our minds. So when Krishna comes back with this cowherd boys in the evening with all the cows, and that's called Godhuli Velas because the dust rising because of so many cows walking at that time, it just makes everything dusty and it covers all the cowherd boys with the dust, especially Krishna. And gopis are always outside at that time. They just want to have a look at Krishna at that time because they know that time Krishna comes back. So for some reason or other, they're always outside at that time. They just look at Krishna. Pranata kamadam padmajarshitam dharani mandanam teyamapati charana pankajam shantamam chate ramana nastane varpayatiham. Your lotus feet, which are worshipped by Lord Brahma, fulfill the desires of all who bow down to them. They are the ornament of the earth. They give the highest satisfaction. In times of danger, they are the appropriate object of meditation. O lover or destroyer of anxiety, please place those lotus feet on our breasts because we want to give some soft place for them. Surat Vardhanam Shokanashanam Swarit Venuna Sushtu Chumbitam Itar Ragave Samaranam Srinam Itar Viranas Te Adramritam. O hero, kindly distribute to us the nectar of your lips, which enhances conjugal pleasure and vanquishes grief. That nectar is thoroughly relished by your vibrating flute and makes people forget any other attachment. Srila, okay, somebody got muted. Srila Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur's charming commentary on this verse is in the form of a dialogue between the gopis and Krishna. The gopis say, "O Krishna, you exactly resemble Dhanvantari, the best of physicians. So please give us some medicine, for we are suffering from the disease of romantic desire for you. Don't hesitate to give us the medicinal nectar of your lips freely without paying a substantial price. Since you are a great hero in giving charity, you should give it without any payment, even to the most wretched persons. Consider that we are losing our life and that now you can restore us to life by giving us that nectar. After all, you've already given it to the flute, which is simply a hollow bamboo stick." Krishna said, "But the diet of people in this world is bad one of attachment to wealth, followers, family, and so forth. The particular medicine you have requested should not be given to those who have such a bad diet." The gopis say, "But this medicine makes one forget all other attachments. So wonderful is a herbal drug that it counteracts bad dietary habits. Please give that nectar to us, O hero, since you are most charitable." Atatiyan bhavan nahanikanana Truti yugayate tvama pasyatam Kutila kuntalam shrimukham chate Jadu dikshatam pakshmakritrisham. When you go off to the forest during the day, a tiny fraction of a second becomes like a millennium for us because we cannot see you. And even when we can eagerly look upon your beautiful face, so lovely with its adornment of curly locks, our pleasure is hindered by our eyelids, which were fashioned by the foolish creator. So here the gopis are blaming Brahmaji. Why did he make these eyelids? Because eyelids, they just blink. And for that time period is like 1/14th of a second, one nimesh. Even for that much time, they say we cannot look at your lovely face. And this Brahmaji is a foolish creator. He doesn't know how to do the creation. This is gopis. Even that much fraction of a second being away from Krishna is not tolerable for them. Ati sutanavaya bhratri bandhava Ati vilangyate antya chutagata Gati vidastavo dagita mohita Kitava yoshita kastya jenishi. Dear Achyuta, you know very well why we have come here. Who but a cheater like you would abandon young women who came to see him in the middle of the night, enchanted by the loud song of his flute? Just to see you, we have completely rejected our husbands, children, ancestors, brothers, and other relatives. And they're saying, now you have rejected us and gone. You just disappeared. Where did you go? You're a cheater. Rahasi samvidam richayodayam rahasitananam prema vikshanam brihaduro shriyo brihadura shriyo vikshadhamate muhuras rati spriha moyate mana. Our minds are repeatedly bewildered as we think of the intimate conversations we had with you in the secret. Feel the rise of lust in our hearts and remember your smiling face, your loving glances and your broad chest, the resting place of the goddess of fortune. Thus we experience the most severe hankering for you. So, but at the same time, we have to keep it in mind that all spiritual, everything is happening under the jurisdiction of Yog Maya, not Mahamaya, not illusion, not like we think or we talk. If some boy and girlfriends, they are talking, it's not like that. Rajavano kasam yaktirangate vrijinahantrayalam vishwamangalam Tyajamanachana svatsprihatmanam sujana siddhrajam yannishuddhanam. O beloved, your all auspicious appearance vanquishes the distress of those living in Braj forest. Our minds long for your association. Please give it to us. Give to us just a bit of that medicine which counteracts the disease in your devotees' hearts. According to the acharyas, the gopis repeatedly entreat Lord Krishna to place his lotus feet on their breasts. The gopis are not victims of material lust, but rather they are absorbed in pure love of Godhead and thus want to serve Lord Krishna's lotus feet by offering their beautiful breasts to him. Materialistic persons who are victims of mundane sex desire will not be able to understand how these conjugal dealings take place on a pure spiritual platform, and that is the materialist's great misfortune. Because with our material minds, we cannot understand and then we cannot appreciate, we cannot love these devotional feelings of gopis for Krishna. And until we cannot come to that level, we won't be able to even make any progress actually. Yatte sujata charanamburam staneshu gita shana priya dadi mahi karkasheshu tenatavi matasi tadvyayate nakim svat korpadibhir bhramati dhirma vadayushamnaha. O dearly beloved, your lotus feet are so soft that we place them gently on our breasts, fearing that your feet will be hurt. Our life rests only in you. Our minds, therefore, are filled with anxiety that your tender feet might be wounded by pebbles as you roam about on the forest path. So this is the mood, devotion, love of gopis for Krishna. So thus ends the purport to 31st chapter of 10th canto, entitled Gopi Songs of Separation. So yesterday, Ashok Prabhuji said Nirja Mata will sing this Gopi songs. If she's here, she can start. Oh, they're not here. No, Nirja Mata, you're here.
I'm here.
Okay. Yeah, please start.
Yeah. Hare Krishna to you. I want to say some few lines for you and for others also. Hare Krishna, everyone. We are so fortunate to have
Hare Krishna Mataji.
Hare Krishna. We are very fortunate to have Vidur Prabhuji with us. And what I am today, this is because of him only.
Hare Mata, we need Gopi Geet.
गोपी गीत सुनाऊंगी, पहले सुन तो लीजिए. So he
Okay.
had changed me from Nirja to Narayani. Thanks to him, all blessings to him, always. He calls me Ma. I'm Yashoda for him.
Hari
So I
Bol.
just, huh?
Hari Bol.
Hari Bol, Hari Bol. And just 15, 16 years back, I was in Vrindavan and I heard this Gopi Geet there only. And it was amazing. I have never heard this before. And I could not hold my tears. They rolled on my cheeks like anything, you know. And I made it a point to get that book, that devotional song immediately. And I got it from there only. Since then, I'm singing every day. If not every
Bol.
day, but we sing on Ekadashi together.
Hari Bol.
It's so emotional for me, you know. I always cry while singing this song. And Prabhuji sings it very well, better than me. कल कुछ होगा, कुछ मेरे को पालिश करी उन्होंने कि तुम बहुत अच्छा गाती हो, मैं अच्छा नहीं गाती हूँ, but it's full of emotions. मैं रोती हूँ, इसलिए मैं आज सुना रही हूँ. मैं टेप करके आपको दे दूंगी क्योंकि मैं रो पड़ूंगी, तो उसमें फिर क्लियर नहीं आएगा सब कुछ. तो I'll make a tape, I have a video for that, and you can hear it from there.
माता आप गाओ, कोई नहीं, इट्स ओके, यू गाओ, आप गाओ.
मैं नहीं गा सकती हूँ प्रभु जी, मैं हमेशा रोती हूँ और मैं बहुत होल्ड करके अपना वो गाऊंगी और इसका टेप आपको दे दूंगी.
माता जी हम सब लोग रोएंगे, कोई बात नहीं, आप प्लीज शुरू करो, कुछ तो सुना दो माता जी.
नहीं, आप रोलोगे आप.
माता जी रोने में मैं सबसे आगे हूँ, डोंट वरी.
ऐसा डिवोशनल है ना कि आप सब रो पड़ोगे.
कोई बात नहीं माता जी, प्लीज एक दो सुना दो प्लीज.
अच्छा, थोड़ा सा सुना लेती हूँ.
थोड़ा सुना दो.
अच्छा,
माता जी ऑलरेडी आपने स्टार्ट कर दिया है इमोशन.
क्या हुआ?
आपने ज्यादा, तो मैं रिकॉर्डिंग बंद कर देता हूँ, बस रिकॉर्डिंग नहीं करेंगे.
हाँ ठीक है, दैट्स ओके.
ठीक है बेटा, हम रिकॉर्डिंग बंद कर देते हैं, बाकी आप